Hi, Bill Green here from Triple Play Athletics, and today I want to talk to you about why do we get frozen? As I've mentioned before, I've worked with over 1,000 families now on the college recruiting process, and there's absolutely no question about it that those families that do not freeze are the ones that are way more successful than the ones that become frozen. Now let me explain this. As you've heard me say before, information can be powerful, but it's only powerful if you use it. And you use it by taking actions. But what we all know is that we get frozen sometimes because our lives are so doggone busy. And those daily actions that we need to take get interfered with. And that freezes us. And then what happens is we'll get a little bit behind, and then we'll procrastinate even more, and next thing you know, you've dug yourself into a great big hole where you don't think you can do it. And one of the other big major reasons that happens here is that we have, as human beings, this underlying subconscious fear of failure. When you put your heart and soul into what you're doing about terms of getting to that next level and playing at the university level, it's a fantastic goal to have, and I encourage you with every ounce of my being to go after it. But what happens is when we put it out there like that, it also becomes very scary, because what happens, we start thinking about, what happens if it doesn't work? And I want to encourage you, don't worry about what happens if it doesn't work. If it doesn't work, if you don't get to play at the college or university level, you will still be in a far better place than what you would have been if you didn't put in the type of effort you needed. So just know that those fear of failures about being not big enough, not fast enough, not good enough, all of that stuff, that is natural. And there are going to be roadblocks along the way, but just know that with your consistent day-to-day actions, you have the opportunity to achieve some amazing dreams, and I want you to go for it, okay? Now, speaking of those actions, one of the things that we are conditioned to in our lives right now is instant gratification. We are in a society where we want results now. Now, the thing about this whole college recruiting process is it is a process, and it takes time, and it takes work. And so we're not going to always see the instant gratification that we are so used to seeing in so many other facets of our lives. So this requires the daily grind. This requires you rolling up your sleeves on a daily basis, creating those habits, and absolutely going for it. So it's about positive attitude, it's about organizing your time, and so on. Now, one more thing that I have to mention, because when I work with families, this comes out loud and clear. We also get frozen because we are distracted away from our priorities. And one of the biggest things that is distracting us, and I don't even need to tell you this, is the use of cell phones and technology. Our lives are inundated on a minute-to-minute basis with different technologies coming at us. And they're really cool, and they're really neat, and they're really interesting, and so on. And they can take our focus away from what is important in our lives. We say that our priority is to get to the college or university level to play the sport that we love. But do our daily actions show that? How much time do you spend every day in front of a screen? The numbers are staggering. And if you are really serious about it, which I hope you are, and I encourage you to be, then you need to grab a hold of that technology and say, you know what, I need to put that stuff aside and just focus for a little while on the things that are important to me. So I'm encouraging you to look at the reasons that you might freeze. What might stop you from taking the actions you need to do? It's a natural thing, but take a look at it. Ask yourself, wow, how can I reduce those distractions, those things that are going to make me freeze? And you'll get a fantastic return on your investment when you can actually deal with those things in a positive way. That's what the Triple Play Athletics Get There program does. It provides you with that detailed, focused, daily grind that is going to lead you in the direction that recruiters need to see you go. So if you haven't checked out the Get There program yet, get online, www.tripleplayathleticpromotion.com, check out courses, and look at the Get There free trial, and I know you will be amazed. Thanks very much.